in the game.
The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&N Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. It's Iowa State's offense making their way on the field to open this game. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. His sure hands. It's Smith. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. The Cardinals offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to...
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40, at the 20, past the touchdown Cardinals as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the return man steps out at the 28. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Keeping it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
1st down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The completion makes it second down. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab and moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. And the Cyclones will have first and 10 here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Cyclones! They connect for 6.
Iowa State, number 34, with the grab and the score.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about.
Hold on.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Cardinals will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. He make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Iowa State.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fighting off the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll toss it to the right side. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling.
If he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Kick is away. Excellent directional punting, headed toward the sideline. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Good enough for first down yardage. And the Cardinals will crank up the tempo. Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cardinals with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turner trying to create good field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cyclones! This offense is still clicking.
Number 86 with the grab and the score.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. And they get the second half started with the running play. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Throwing up play action. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now here's the toss play. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And a player is down injured after that last play. timeout while they check him out. The Cyclones look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Iowa State. This offense really clicking. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Cardinals will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? We'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense.
Well, that's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Second down play coming up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Cyclones will line up to boot it away. And it comes for a second punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Booker, Iowa State has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you
finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Cardinals. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21.
That means the score, Iowa State 35, 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Man tackled after a small pickup there.
And I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Not much on that play, brought down short. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And they get the completion. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Cyclones will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Cardinals hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. Working clock with the ground game. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Gives it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Breaking free at midfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking downfield near the end zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Back to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.